Allie from the Central Library, and it is week 3 of Maker Camp, brought to you by National Grid. So this week, we're going to be talking about hydrophobic polymers. If you remember last week, we talked about hydrophilic polymers, polymers that love water and they expand up into those long chains. Well, now we're talking about hydrophobic polymers. Hydrophobic means that they don't mix with water. So if you've ever tried to mix something like oil with water, you can see that they just kind of float around together but don't mix together. And that's what happens here. The sand is coated with a hydrophobic polymer, which means the sand won't get wet. So the first thing we want to do is get a decently sized container of water. If you're going to want to play with the sand more, you might want to get a larger, shallower pan. And of course, always put some plastic or paper down in case it gets messy. So then you have your water. You want to take your sand and pour it into the water and see what happens. Do you see that silvery coating on the sand? That's the polymer. Now, that kind of looks funny, doesn't it? Normal sand doesn't look that way when you pour it in water. So let's see what happens. We touch it. Wow, we can just build things right under the water there. But then when we pull the sand out of the water, it's completely dry. Now, if you were to wash the sand with something like Dawn dishwashing liquid, it would wash the polymer off and you'd be left with just sand. And then if you dry your sand out, pour the water off, dry it out, you can use it over and over and over again to build your own underwater creations. That's it for this week. Everybody have a great week, and I'll see you later.